I don't think I have. I don't even think I have you guys' voices on right now.
No, mine's is on. Mine's is.
No, I still have the setting on the party though.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. Hold on. I might turn it off, but for now I'll leave it on. Cosmo, you're the first one in the comment. You just won 100k flux. Nice. I don't stream on Twitch. I stream on YouTube. I can't tell people in my party. It's not fair. Why would I tell somebody when you're in it, you got a head start? Why would I give you a head start? No. I'm in my room. I'm in my room. Yeah, so military people don't have rooms? That's what you assume? We don't never sleep or watch TV? Yeah, in the barracks, there's a room. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit the like button. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kaylin Taylor, what's good, bro? What's up, Rapid? What's poppin', my guys? We're back in. When do I get the flux? I'll do it after this delve. Chad, I'm debating on spending credits on Power Rank. I'm really debating on it. The grind is real, and I don't have any fucking charms. The grind is real. The grind is also gay. But we out here with it. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Party. I can't go to the settings. Nope. Give me one second, chat. Party audio settings. Allow your voice to be shared. You know, always allow. Party voice connection. Yeah. It's in the other settings. Alright, hold on. There we go. What's your highest power rank right now? It's this one. I haven't spent a penny on this update, so that's why I'm at 43k right now. But that's how it is for now. That's how it is. I may do some levy carries as well. Get some carries in. Oh, haven't cleared all the rooms, kinda. Die. I don't know what you were saying. But about Self Renea Ninja. I'm streaming. Stream, boys. Yep, rank 3. Hold on, give me 1 second. Get some more mass. Magnifying. I'll get in U10 in a bit. I'll run U10 in a bit. Hold on. But how we doing, chat? How we feeling? How we feeling right now? I know this is an unusual time to stream, and I usually give a heads up, but I was bored. Appreciate it, dude. Hell yeah. Do 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 do. Magic Shield. Magic Shield is gay, chat. We big chillin' now. I'm gonna be generous today. I'm gonna do a 1 mil flex giveaway. I'm gonna be generous. You're about to quit the game, so why would you care? I haven't done one in a while. So let's reach, if we reach the sub goal, I'll do a 1 mil flux giveaway. Hell yeah. We reach the sub goal 1.05k and I will give away 1 mil. But yeah, if you're new to Trove, you're wondering how to get into the giveaway, or new to my channel, all you have to do is like and sub. That's all you have to do. I just realized I have to gather crystals. Fuck. What? Nah, that's a Twitch thing. I have it set on it's not for kids. You make me want to play Tomb Raider. Bro, I don't want to fucking like talk, like filter my voice when it's YouTube, like it's my channel. I want to do whatever the fuck I want with my channel, right, chat? It's crazy. I'm not gonna go by the fucking expectations of fucking yes sir. Cosmo gets it. My stream is delayed, by the way. You have to wait a few seconds for it to register. It's like delayed by I think 10 seconds. That's almost every stream though. It's always delayed. It's supposed to be like that. No, that's an all thing. Yo, what's up, my guy? What's good, McKay? Haven't seen you in a while. I call this the Royal Interrogator. I might run a 1 mil flux giveaway today. It's a very highly chance. Hi again, NRG Day. What's good, homie? We're back. Hey guys, can you gather crystals? Yeah, we're gonna. I'm gonna do a couple delve carries. I'll do a couple other things. I do 182 depth. Yeah, we're back, baby. Make sure you hit the like button so you can be in the giveaway. Can you guys please gather crystals, please? You already know what it is, homie. You already know. Hey, Zerks, I got some video ideas and I want you to be in them. No, Zerk. No. Gather crystals, please. You switch to MB Razor. Oh, what the fuck? You switched to Tomb Raider? No, I was always Tomb Raider. I have always been Tomb Raider. Okay. But bruv, can you guys please gather crystals? Holy fuck. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough! Chat, it's not enough. It's not enough! But yeah, we reach, gonna give away soon. I'll probably do it at 1.2k subs. I think you're forgetting that you're literally talking to a top player. Okay, me, I switched to Solarian for the physical damage. Now, I still use Lancer, but I have the 36k Solarian. I'll get him to 40k soon. I haven't really been working on him. But as you can see, he's right there. How's your day been, my guy? Good to hear your happy voice again. Appreciate it, bro! I appreciate you, nigga! I appreciate you. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. My day's doing pretty good. I went to the beach. They'd be like, Spark, you have no life. They'd be like, Spark, you have no life. Meanwhile, life. California has good beaches. Zerk, where have you been? Yeah, that's why I was taking all. That's why I was taking all you to gather crystals. Trove, it's laggy. Shadow, should I switch my Shadowhunter to the Solarian? All right, no, don't do that. I don't recommend anyone to switch over to the Solarian unless you're an in-game player. And reason being is because the Shadowhunter is going to be better for getting PR. You know, you want to farm classes, you want to farm the dungeons and things like that, and you want to move fast. Solarian isn't a fast class. He does have momentum. You know what I'm saying? Those things are separate. He does have momentum, but it's not the same thing. So when you're using Shadowhunter, it's a lot easier. This is way more efficient. With Solarian, you'll have the damage, but you'll miss that efficiency. It doesn't matter if you do the greatest damage in the game if you don't need to in certain times. The only time you ever need to do high damage is when you're soloing U10, probably like doing high depth in Southern Uplands, probably. But even then, like, you would be with me or someone higher level. My Shadowhunter is 34k. Fuck yeah, dude. But yeah, don't switch to Solarian. Do not switch to Solarian. Only do it if you're an in-game player. I would say 42k and up. Do not use the Solarian unless you're 42k or up. Or if you just find them, enjoy it. I have it for farming. You have the Solarian for... Oh, never mind. Shadowhunter, yeah. He's good for farming. You already switched? Damn. I have 37k Solarium. So you already had physical gems, huh? It's different if you have physical gems, yeah. But if you don't have the gems to spare, it's definitely better to use just straight up use one class and be more straightforward. Dude, you must find a way for people to donate to you. I'd love to support you. I can send over my Cash App. I can send over the Cash App. But I'm not really worried about that for now. What people all you guys need to do is ultimately just stay tuned, you know what I'm saying? Give me VO ideas, chillax, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna buy a capture card in a month so that whenever my Trove crashes, my stream doesn't crash, so that the streams can be longer. What buff would you recommend on Gunslinger if they buffed him after the nerf? Alright, so I have the epiphany, bro. I have a grand epiphany. Oh, kill 9 enemies, guys. Kill 9 creatures. But I have the epiphany, right? And ultimately, they can do a couple of things with that. They can do a couple of things. For one, right now, I believe he's a boring class because, like, there's nothing been changed. He needs a complete rework. So I think his L2 should, like, throw down grenades. His L2 should do, like, an AoE that throws down grenades and does damage over time. His R1 should still be the same, but with a different function. Like, you know how the R1 shoots you up in the sky? It could be like that, except it has more than that. So say if like it shoots you up in the sky, but you like do like a turn around. You ever seen a gunslinger in other games or like in a movie when he's turning around like he's like in a circle, turning around, and he's just shooting in a circle? Like if that was some type of animation like that, it would be really cool. And then obviously they could just leave the ultimate the same and just buff the damage. Because I keep saying this enough. The Gunslinger, you know, is a very fun class, and he was used for a very, very long time, and he was top tier. That's where all the classes were. That's what the rework was for, to make the classes as strong as him. But that goes completely out the window when you do that and then nerf the criteria. It's like, okay, I want to get to $100, so then you fucking like get all this money to $100 just to realize the thing you bought wasn't $100. I don't use Cash App. They tax 5%. So every cent. I can't log in the Trove. What? I think it's a bug. What I usually do, when that happens, is teleport to a friend. What's up? Well, it might be close. We went in, I think. We'll see if he can join or not. But if you guys want to invite, tell me. If you guys want to invite, tell me. I know someone was saying they wanted to invite. I'm sorry. I thought it was closed before. And I was doing a lot of things at once. If you tell me in chat once again, I'll invite you. But yeah, let's reach the sub goal. Tell your mom, your dog, your cat to subscribe to me so that I can do the sub goal. Patron pass worth. I don't know. I am the one of Sife's top donos, but he is already has a lot of money. I support smaller creators for better reactions and the growth. Nice. I buy 30-day Patreon for 16 mil. You see, Patreon, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro. Oh, do the first monolith. Alright, bro, see ya. Patron's a little crazy. Any tips on gaining PR? Okay, so there's a couple of things that goes in account for PR. So obviously, we have the Prime Royal Dragons, and people forget about them all the time. Like new to play players either heard of them once, twice, but don't really know what they do. So everyone knows that dragons give stats, but not everyone in Trove know that the Prime Royals give buff to gems. Yes, the first one. I told you already to do the first one. No one heard me? You was in here when I said it. It's the very first one. But yeah, the Primordial Dragons is gonna be very, very good for you, because if you're 20k or 30k, that's like 1500 fucking power rank easily. If you guys are going to leech, at least be a helpful leech. But ultimately, you get 15 Dragonite a day. With Patron? How much do you get without Patron? 1? You get 1 Dragonite a day. No, it's... Alright, so 5 a day without Patron. GG energy on the Primordial Drag. So ultimately, like, if you simply play the game and log in, or just be consistent, you'll eventually get the Diamond Dragon Egg or be able to craft it. So that's one thing. Get your Primordial Dragons. The second thing with Mastery, with Power Rank, that you could also finesse, and what do I mean by finesse, like low-key, like take advantage of, is leveling up your gem, your stellar gems that you don't want to level 15 and loot collecting, because that will give you a ton of dust. A gem at level 1 will give you 500 dust. A gem at level 15 doesn't require a lot of dust to upgrade, and when you loot collect it, it gives 10,000. So now you convert 10,000, no, well, 500 to 10,000. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you don't even have to do it on gym day either, because it's that easy. It's quite literally that easy to level up a gym to level 15. Yeah, so you might want to do that for your power rank. Not to mention the easy dragons. There are, I think, 50 dragons in the game right now. There's a lot of fucking dragons, man. And each of those dragons give 30 PR, right? So if you simply get the easy dragons, you should be able to gain a lot of power rank just by slowly gaining the dragons. And there's a lot of easy dragons to do. Like the Egg Dragon, the Blocktron that comes out, the Aventurine, the Soul Dragons, Bone Dragon. I call it Bone Fart Dragon because it's like farting like lightning, green lightning. By the way, I do an badge for permanent torch. By the way, I do an badge. I'm confused. Was that a question? By the way, I do an badge for permanent torch. But you're saying you have the badge from, you have the torch from the badge? That's what you're saying? Oh, Wubsy. I'm so sorry. Is it Wubsy that was trying to join? I think it was Wubsy. Nice. We need another runner. You go ahead and start it, I'm typing. Alright. Chloromancer is still good in depth 182. Yeah, he still is. Chloromancer is still a high DPS, bro. Who's this Elijah 16 dance dude? Who's this guy? What part of subs do you not understand? What part? From the clubs, not absolute randoms. What you doing, bro? This is great. What depth are we grinding today? We're probably gonna go to 130. And then I'll debate whether I want to go another round. I try to log into Trove 10 minutes. I can't. Damn. Unfortunate. Truly, truly, truly unfortunate. You have to have you gotta find a way for someone to invite you, bro. What I usually do is like when that happens to me, I stay in the game. But you're probably having a lock screen. Like, are you blue screening right away, or is it just the screen is like locked and frozen? If the screen is locked and frozen, your body may be in the game, so someone could low-key invite you. But yeah, if you guys want to be in the giveaway, make sure you hit the like button. You're getting an error, AS Connect. That's a server error. Just restart your console to fix it. Or it could be that. This guy got shredded. RIP robot. L robot. Can we get an L robot in the chat? L fucking robot, dude. W Tomb Raiser. Yo, 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 ayy, yo, ayy, yo, ayy, yo, 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 ayy, yo. It's like, no, let me stop. Big board. I'm also giving away this mount this stream if we reach the sub goal. So I'll give away a mill and the Dade, the Wisp Dancer. I'll give away this mount. It's a delve mount. Pretty decent delve mount. That's only if we reach the sub goal, chat. We gotta reach the goals, bro. We gotta reach the goals, fam. That consists of 10 subs. 10. We get 10 subs. I will do the giveaway. 10 subs, bro. Spark, is there... I have to come to annoy you. It's fucking Beanie. It's your son, Beanie. What's up, Beanie? It's just Beanie. No. Do. But we big chillin', chat. We big chillin'. I'm debating on doing levy carries. Really debating. I don't really know what I want to do. I don't want to farm the Puff Dragon. It's just too much work. I'm gonna do 20 fragments today. Energy Dodo, man, works for me. I'm telling you, what I usually do, I wait in the game and then wait for someone to invite me, or I invite them. Why is your PR so low? You should be at least 50k. Come on, boomer. Here we go again. I'm getting trash talked. Beanie, don't get exposed. I'll expose your power rank right now. Don't get exposed. Do not. I exposed that PR right now. I think this Elijah kid is trying to race me, but just losing horribly. Crystals again, bro. Stop. Running. Gather. Crystals. Oh, she's on your friends list? No, please don't expose me. Your game will crash if you do. Oh, we gotta gather them crystals, boy. You guys need vacuums ASAP. Ted, you need to level up that vacuum fast as fuck, boy. You need to get that to max as soon as possible. Like, that is top priority over your fucking path painter. That is top priority, period. No. But what do we want to do, chat? What do we want to do today? Do we want to do levy carries or we want to do delves? What do you guys want me to do? I'm bored. And I really don't feel like doing anything else except rampages. That's one thing that I'm religiously gonna do today. Rampages. Gathering more crystals. Alright, fuck you, Beanie. Fuck you. Alright. That's what I'm saying. We would be done by now if everyone had max vacuum because it doubles your crystals. L's. Fuck you, Beanie. Screw you. Give me those crystals, blah. We need 10 more. Finally, we got. Big W's, we don't take L's here. Yes, sir! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see, boys. Do 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 do. We big chillin'. I low-key don't want to switch worlds until I get at least an hour into the stream because I don't want to crash. Every single time I switch worlds, crash, crash, crash every time. That's why I like doing delves more because in delves I don't crash as much. Then fuck this game. Which other games do you enjoy playing? They're dead games. They're pretty dead. Play Multiverse. I play Fortnite, but only with my girlfriend. She likes playing that shit. The only thing that is L is the club's wall. Big facts. When you're the only one that can kill the creatures. I understand. I understand that you're weak and feeble. I understand that you guys are weak and feeble and inferior to SparkOnConsole. You don't got the stats, bro. You don't got that max light. Bro, it's 28 Celsius in New Zealand right now. Damn. Cooking. Damn, I'm lagging pretty hard now. Alright, this was the last vault, so let's start fucking explaining some things. And I want to try to get a C4 fist, because I don't have a C4 fist yet. I don't really be on Bart, but it is what it is. Like in sub. Alright, chat, it is time. It is time we do a tier list. That's literally gonna take me forever to fix that building tunnel. Yeah, I have all 25k plus. I could get 30k plus, but certain classes I just hate. I like the Boomeranger, but I haven't touched them. Neon Ninja, I don't really like the Neon Ninja, but I'll give him the 30k. Shadowhunter, I'll give him the 30k as well. Just haven't really been paying attention. Vanguard, I fucking hate Vanguard. I don't really like the Chloromancer either. But although they'll all be 30k. They'll all be 30k later on. Let's do a tier list real quick because I'm bored. Let's go back to my club. Let's do a tier list real quick. Let's do a tier list of all the classes. Let's do a tier list of all the classes. Are we ready? Are we ready for this respectable tier list? Are we ready? First things first. Let's loot collect because I have way too much bullshit in my inventory. You guys curious of my opinion on these classes, man? You guys curious? In my opinion, I would say my opinion is pretty valid. I would say my opinion is pretty fucking valid, you know? Being the fastest in the game and all, and one of the strongest in the game. I would say my as an in-game player, my opinion's pretty valid. So, let's get right into it. What's up, Ted? What's up? What? What? What am I looking at? Oh, they start. Yeah, my minions do the same thing. But let's get right into this tier list. So, who is on the bottom of the tier list? Let's see. Who are we looking at? Who is on the absolute bottom of the tier list? Okay. Here we go. Gunslinger. Gunslinger is at the bottom of the tier list. Like and sub if you're new to the channel. If we reach the sub goal, I'll do a 1 mil flux giveaway. But right now, it's the Gunslinger, and I'll explain why in a second. So, ultimately, they buffed all the classes, but they nerfed the Gunslinger, which means he's a lot weaker than he is. Like, it's crazy because what they were trying to do is make sure all the classes were strong as the Gunslinger, but when they finally made the classes as all of them as strong as the Gunslinger, they nerfed the Gunslinger. So now he's the weakest in the game. He has an L2 that, you know, you charge up, you attack. R1, you never use those things. You mainly use the ultimate that does this attack. You mainly use the ultimate, so he really isn't effective. So who's next on my tier list? Like I said, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like and sub so you can be in the giveaway. We need 9 more subs for the 1 mil flux giveaway. But the next tier, and this is a ranking based off how good the class is. This isn't the most damage. This isn't the highest speed of any means, right? So the next character I'm going to have to go to is the Vanguard. What's good, world? Now the Vanguard, he has some strengths and weaknesses. Do you think we should add some lighting to the club since now has a roof to the wall? Yeah, 100%. That's what I was thinking. There's other ways to make lighting, and I'll explain all that later to you once we start building the club. But back to my tier list. It's gonna be Vanguard. So the Vanguard, he's a pretty cool class. He does the whole ba 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 ba. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty awesome. He's pretty cool. But ultimately, there's some things that are bad about him. So obviously he has a range ability, and when he goes into the range ability, he's now doing very, very minimum damage, like very, very weak damage. Like, it's not a lot. His melee, however, is just way stronger, bro. It's just exceptionally just way stronger. Now he's a cool class. He's a very, very cool class because there's no classes that can just switch like this at will. I find it very, very fun that this class can even do this. You know what I'm saying? It's very fun to use and shit, but overall, he's just not that type of class, bro. He's very, very fun. Very, 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 very fun to use, but he doesn't do a lot of damage. He's not that fast. He just doesn't have the things that you would have in like an overall character. Like, sure, the R2 is pretty good. It gives you 20 movement speed, but that's the only thing he has. What's up, world? What's poppin'? Alright, next class we're gonna choose is the Candy Barb. And some people are gonna hate me for this because a lot of people like the Candy Barb. I have bad news, bad news. Interesting. Vanguardian stance needs a big damage buff. Yeah, he does. The Vanguardian range. What's the bad news, world? What's the bad news? What are we talking about, bro? I think the Vanguard just needs a bigger buff overall. But what's the bad news, bro? What's wrong? They messed up my big old hub. What do you mean? How is it messed up? How's it messed up? It looks fine to me. But anyway, back to the tier list. So ultimately, the Candy Barb, reason why I put him higher is because the Candy Barb has the best stat multiplier. And what do I mean by stat multiplier? It means the amount of damage you put on here is upped by 30%. Oh, it's the wrong measurements. I mean, it's on you, dude. It's all good. You can fix whatever you have. It did look pretty small. But I think it's fine. I think you can still pull it off. But, yeah, back to the tier list. So, the reason why he's not extremely good, obviously, because, like, he's lackluster in damage, and other classes, like, do other things. Like, of course, he has the candy going for him. He has good survivability with the L2 ability, you know. It's very useful, but now in the game, you're starting to get to where if you have C4 gear, you're going to reach a certain amount of attack speed anyway. So yeah, he's pretty cool. He does a good, decent amount of damage, but other classes just end up outshining him in that type of aspect. And he can be good, very, very good tank as well. Alright, next class we're going to use is... we're gonna have to say the Fate Trickster. And I really, really love the Fate Trickster. I love the Fae. I love the Fae. The Fae is a cool class. He could actually end up being a speed farmer. Like, he could actually end up being, like, really useful and quick. And overall, he does a lot of damage. As you can see with the basic hit, a 30k fucking Fate Trickster does 47 million damage. You know what I'm saying? Really, really strong. The R1's doing a 49 mil. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a very, 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 very powerful class. He's a very powerful class. Now, the only thing that's annoying is that if he gets hit, he does less damage. So it's not something to look forward to, really. He does a lot less damage. But overall, the dummies have no resistance. I mean, they don't really need resistance. Well, this one does. I know this one does for sure. Okay, 27 mil. I know this one does. So, 27 mil. Those aren't real numbers. This one is. I know this one is. So, pretty much 27 mil, 28 mil. It's still high compared to the other classes. Fuck. I broke that. Anyway, I'll fix it later. Actually, no, I'll fix it now. I don't have any blocks. No, I broke my club. No. No. Oh, yep, world. He's on the job. Yup, VP's on the job. Anyway, we're back. But yeah, he's pretty valid, to say the least, in my opinion. He does a good, nice deal of damage. Now, next thing on the list is going to be, let's see. Chloromancer. So Chloromancer has been nerfed. Chloromancer is still a high DPS. Like, he's still a good class, but that's literally all he is. And he could heal pretty well. It's pretty decent. But the reason why he's higher than the other classes is because he just does more damage. The other classes below him are, you know, decent, but because the Chloromancer's high damage and the tiny bit of healing that he could be able to do, he's pretty damn good. He's pretty damn good. That's all I gotta really say about the Chloromancer. It's not much. It's really not that much, but it's pretty valid. The next on the list is Pirate Captain. And the Pirate Captain, believe it or not, does the same exact damage now as the Chloromancer. The only difference about the Pirate Captain and the Chloromancer is that the attacks are a little iffy. Like, obviously, he got a buff, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he got a buff. He's hitting for 13 mil. Let's try out these. And I don't have the best stats on my Pirate Captain, right? So ultimately, the minions, it looks like they're hitting for 62 fucking mil. Holy shit. For one, bro. He does mad damage. Absolutely insane damage. For his class, bro. Absolutely insane damage. The big buff, hold up, let me see what the ultimate does. So as you can see, 42 mil for AoE. 40 mil pretty much. But yeah, the turrets end up doing like 60 mil. You could have two of them. So that's a grand amount of damage. Aim, hit it. Why isn't it shooting it? But anyway, yeah, he does pretty much the same damage of Chloromancer. And just like Chloromancer, you could spam the ult like this. Wherein you could have a multiple sum of ultimates at once. And if you spam the ultimate like this, you end up doing giant amounts of damage. Shit tons. And the people sleep on the Pirate Captain because he could do a lot of damage. They just don't really like him as a class. But yeah, Pirate Captain is nothing to be slept on. He's very, very, very powerful. Alright, you guessed it. Next is the Neon Ninja. Next is... Actually, no. Pause on that. I forgot about the Boomeranger. Okay, so Boomeranger is good. I don't know how much damage he does. He's pretty good, though. Because you can use the Blast Bow ability. Ultimately, it does an AoE. As you can see now, with like the feathers everywhere. Let me do it right here. Like with all these giant feathers, it's grand AoE. They buffed all his attacks, and if you use the chickens, the chickens are immortal. They have no health bar. So they're really good. Really good. And he overall he has a lot of survivability. He doesn't use energy regen, so you can just sit up here and damage the enemy. You know, do high DPS, AoE, you know, all that bullshit. Alright, so the next class is going to be the Neon Ninja. And Neon Ninja is pretty self-explanatory. He's pretty self-explanatory. He's a speed farmer. He's super duper fast. He goes really fast. Yeah. That's pretty much all there is to it. He throws the star and shit. But he's not high DPS, as you can see. Like, what is that, 60 mil? Yeah, that's his strongest attack, by the way. So, yeah, he's not high DPS. He just isn't. In my opinion, actually no, this is not even opinion. He's the weakest speed farmer. Neon Ninja is the weakest speed farmer. He's fast and the second fastest in the game, but he is the weakest speed farmer. He does not do much damage. He doesn't. And then his ultimate's pretty damn useless as well. they buffed the damage. I mean, actually, you kind of could use the ult. Kind of. I broke blocks again. Fuck. But anyway. But yeah, fix my blocks. But yeah, next on the tier list is going to be the Shadowhunter. The Shadowhunter. Alright, so hold on, let me change my drip a little bit. Let's get drippy real quick. I'm gonna use my EU drip. Let's get drippy real quick. I ain't satisfied with this shit. Let's do white hair. Let's change the face real quick. Change the face because he ain't looking drippy right now, chat. He looking ugly. And this is pretty cool. Eye color purple. Ooh, yes sir. Hold on, let me take off the fucking gold gazers. Let's get him some drip, chat. Let's get him some drip. All right, let's do that, and then let's change out the bow. Change out the bow. Let's see. Nope. Show all. Is there any shadow bows I could use for him? Any dark bows? Let's see. Any like good costume bows? All right, so this one's perfect. Pretty much perfect. Alright, let's see, let's change up a few things. Obviously, we want the Dark Infinian wings, and then we want that good old aura, you know? You dig, chat? Let's see. Let's do, what would be cool? I don't want some weird shit. Let's do Moonlit Fantasy, and then let's do Lightning. Fuck yeah. Look at that drip, boy. Look at that drip. Look at that drip! Yes, sir! Look at that drip, boy. Look at that drip. Anyway, let's talk about the Shadowhunter. So ultimately, the Shadowhunter is really, really fast. He has a lot of momentum. He has a lot of momentum. And what do I mean by a lot of momentum? His dodge, like his dodge takes up a lot of blocks. Like if I dodge from here to there, hold up, I have to go down. So yeah, from here to there, his dodge is a lot, just from here to there. So if you just spam your dodge, and you have to use the dodge to gain movement speed anyway. So that's just an overall great good thing. But yeah, Shadowhunters, after the update, he's really, really good. He's really, really good in damage as well. I would actually say he's the strongest speed farmer other than Chloromancer. Other than Chloromancer, he's a very, very good speed farmer. But yeah. He's pretty self-explanatory. Good farmer overall. Now, the next thing on the tier list is going to be the Dino Tamer. And you guys might be wondering why I chose the Shadowhunter before using the Dino Tamer. Here's the reasons why. The Dino Tamer does a lot of fucking damage now, dude. Like, look at this shit. I throw the net, 74 mil. 74 mil and then 29 after. And then the basic hit. Bro. And then the minions. And then we're not even counting the ring ability. He just does a lot of damage. He just does a lot of damage. And he's decently fast. He's decently quick. He has good AoE. He gets in and out of dungeons really good. Now, is he the fastest? No. But this is not a fast tier list. He's just good. You know what I'm saying? He's just good. He does a lot of damage. And he has a lot of survivability because he can just jump in the air. So that immediately turns useful. And since he can be in the air and attack from above, he'll never get hit. He'll just stay in the air the entire time. That's one of the beauties of this class. That you can literally jump in the air for eternity and shoot down and never die. Literally. He's just so useful. Good damage and decent speed. Just an all around good class. So all around good class. You can't tell me otherwise. Now, next on the tier list is going to be the Revenant. And the reason why the Revenant is next on the tier list is because the Revenant does not die. He does a lot of damage, obviously. That's 30 fucking mil damage, and then if you Let himself die. Let's see. Waiting for it, waiting for it. There we go. Come on, die. Alright, now he's dead. And now he's hitting for a bit more damage. He is immortal, he does not die. You guys have seen the videos of him fighting. Like, this class does not die. That's the sole reason of why he's high on the tier list. Because he does a lot of damage and he doesn't die. That's just how it is for this class. This class does a shit ton of damage. Like, look at this. Shield bash. Bro, like... he is a high powerhouse. Now, next on this list is going to be... Ice Age. So, the Ice Age is a good class. He's mid-class, you know what I'm saying? And one of the best classes... Actually, no, I take it back. I take it back. Not him being one of the best classes. I don't take that back. He's higher on the tier list. And you guys are going to be surprised by this, but I'm next on the tier list is actually the Tomb Raiser. Yes, my main. It's actually the Tomb Raiser. No, I say this is higher up in the tier list. And reason why I say the Tomb Raiser is because the Tomb Raiser is right next to Revenant when it comes to survivability. What a lot of people forget is that the R1 summons a friendly banshee and heals your skeletals and turns into Restless Soul on death. Also turns you into a ghost, which reduces damage taken by 90%. So say if you're getting hit by 1 million damage by an enemy, that 1 million damage is now 100k. Not to mention, he already has life leech. Bam, health there. Like, and then obviously he's one of the strongest classes in the game, doing insane amounts of damage. Insane amounts of damage. Like, look at the ultimate real quick. I'm gonna go over here. Look at the ultimate. Look at the health, bro. Look at the health. Look at the health, bro. Gone. Like, look at the health. That's 1.5 billion, I think. Hold up, let's see. Oh, he didn't land it that time. Let's see. Yeah, 1.5 billion or more. I don't know. That's a big ass number. But now I want to build a Tomb Raiser. He just high fucking damage. Like, a regular minion does 34 mil. 34. One of them. One of them. Now, if they're... Hold up. Let's give me a purple minion. Let's get a purple minion going. Alright, so a purple minion looks like he's doing 59 mil. And those are the weakest minions. Those are the weakest minions. He does a shit ton of damage. We know this. Now, the next on the tier list will have to be... Let's see. We went over there. Next on the tier list will have to be Solarian. And Solarian is above Tomb Raiser for one reason. Solarian is strong because of one reason. The damage. He's above Tomb Raiser because of the damage. What do Tomb Raiser have above the Solarian? Just survivability, but if we're talking about the game, we want damage a little bit more than survivability. So overall, Solarian will be a better class, simply because he could heal himself with the R1. He could heal himself with the R1. He does insane amounts of AoE damage when he uses his ultimate. Insane amounts of AoE damage, so if he walks around, AoE damage will just spawn. And then he could float infinitely in the air. Now, a lot of people forget about this, too. You could literally fight the bosses from up here. If you hold the button, shoot it from here, and then attack, you will not fall. You won't fall. It's literally a better gunslinger. You will not fall unless you just stop attacking. You will not fall. You could literally stay up there for eternity and never fall. And he'll... Just a better gunslinger, bro. And obviously, he's the highest DPS right now. So that's why he was next on the list. Now, after that, who is next after that? Lunar Lancer. Lunar Lancer. Now, Lunar Lancer is higher simply because he's the best farmer in the game. When it comes to efficiency and when it comes to damage, Lunar Lancer does not disappoint. He's hitting for 37 mil, basic attack. You know what I'm saying? But wait until I build more fucking, whatchamacall, forgot what it is. But okay, we summoned a minion, lunacy mode. So the minion doesn't seem like to do the, oh, there we go. 39 mil. So you could have 6 minions. This is him at his base form. I don't feel like doing it all the way. My main is up there in ranks. But, hold up, let me, do this real quick. I want to get his, ultimate ability going, but I don't want to break parts of the club. Alright, there we go. But obviously, yes, the hook is just so useful in dungeons. Like, look at that range, bro. Look at that range. It's just so useful. But anyway, use lunacy mode, and now you're doing 173 million damage per hit. Now, the ultimate with this giant spear does more, but I don't want to, like, break the floor, but you guys get the gist of it. He does a lot of damage. And he does even more without the ring ability. If you take off the ring ability, the need for speed after damaging enemies with the lunar infused grapple gain a speed buff instead of a normal damage buff. If you take off the ring ability, you then get the damage buff. And obviously I don't use the damage buff because I want the movement speed buff, which is, you know, useful, and because of the movement speed buff, I could reach up to 200, 500 some movement speed. It's really good. It's really insane. So what is after that? What is after that? The night. The night. And a lot of people will be like, what the fuck are you talking about, Spark? Why the fuck is the knight so high on the tier list? Now, a lot of people don't know this, but the knight is the 3rd fastest in the game. He's the 3rd fastest in the game. And reason being is because he can do this. He's extremely fast. Not to mention, if you use the ring ability, it also grants him movement speed. So, right now, his movement speed is at 158. You know what I'm saying? Just from the dash. So if you spam the dash alone will give you a shit ton of movement speed if you just spam it. Like, quite literally. Not to mention, he's higher on the tier list because he has one of the best subclasses, wherein the subclass gives you 6 fucking flasks, not to mention the amount of movement speed this class gives you. And he has other abilities that are really, really useful as well. Like his ultimate ability, wherein it heals him completely and does 50% less damage. Not to mention, they buffed him. Now, when he gets damaged, he gets retribution, which makes him stronger. It makes him stronger, chat. Now, a lot of people also don't know this, but just like the Revenant Shield Bash, the Knight can also taunt enemies. What does that mean? What does that mean by taunt? So when he does this smash right here, it means the enemies will then come attack him. So he can be used as a damage dealer, a farmer, and a tank. And he has literally, arguably, the best subclass in the game. And that's why he's so high on the tier list. Because he's the 3rd fastest class in the game. He has one of the best subclasses. He has good damage. Very, very good damage. And, like, yeah, that's literally Trove, bro. That's literally Trove. Trove is dungeons and dungeons and dungeons. So, literally, he, like, does a lot of damage. He even reduces the incoming damage of enemies. So right now, he's hitting for a good 24 mil a hit. 24.9. Which is pretty mid, but like the passive says, it buffs the, when he gets hit, he does additional damage. He does additional damage, and when he hits enemies, it debuffs them. So, just overall, he's just a great, great, great class. Now, next on the tier list is going to be, yep, you guessed it, the Bard. And there's only one main reason why the Bard is this high. One, he's another character with a great subclass. Bard subclass is absolutely OP. But the main reason is because he's a buffer. You can have a 5k Bard in a Delve, and he will be more useful than a 20k, 35k, whatever, as long as someone is 40k. He will then buff everybody, giving them movement speed, healing them, and giving them damage buffs. And that alone puts him high on the tier. He's a support class, bro. He's a support class. That's literally the only reason why he's this high on the tier list. He does good damage, don't get me wrong. If you have the ring ability, what it does is when you use all the buffs, it gives you like a big, chunky, fucking attack buff thing. Hold on, let me wait until it gets up that high. So now I have all the buffs, and now he's hitting for a good 17 mil. You know, pretty mid damage, but wait for me to get all these stacks up real quick. Get all these stacks up real quick. But yeah, the buff is just so useful. But as you can see, if you time it, now it's hitting for 50 mil each hit. 50 fucking mil. So a 30k bard hitting for 50 mil each hit, along with buffs. Like he's buffing the entire team. So if you add his buffs, so say if his buffs from him buffing you, and he grabbed like the damage from the buff he buffed you with, he would then be doing more damage. Because of his buffs, he just becomes more useful. Not to mention he's a speed farmer, and debatably one of like the best healer. Because when he uses the blue heal, the blue buff, it does heal you full over time. Spark, you better not break the damn floor. Alright, next on the tier list is going to be Ice Age. He's number 2 on the tier list. Now, why do I say the Ice Age? Why is he ranked number 2 on this list? It's because of a couple reasons. So obviously, let's read it. The Ice Age empowered attack freezes enemy for 1 second. Also chills enemies. So it lowers the movement speed of all enemies. You know what I'm saying? And he does a grand amount of damage. He's pretty good with damage. Like, he's pretty good with damage. It's not too crazy, but it's really, really good. Not to mention, he's freezing the entire team. And if you have Magic Fine, you can low-key use him to farm. Because when you use the ultimate, although it lasts for 3 fucking seconds, it's still good. It's still decent, unless they buffed it. No, yeah, it's not 3, it's 5. It's still pretty, like short. But within that small, like, window, you can actually move pretty fast. And all you have to do is spam the ultimate, but you'll end up using a lot of flasks. If you have a way to keep up your flasks, then he could be, like, really, really, really good. But the main reason he's on this list because he has everything you need. High damage, or, like, semi, like, B tier damage. Pretty fast if you know how to use him correctly, and he's not hard to use starting off because his ultimate ability gives him a shit ton of attack speed. It gives him max attack speed right off with, like, rip. And that's why he's so high on this class, because he just, overall, slowing down enemies is going to be good for survivability. Like, just very, very good overall. And then, last but not least, the best class in the game, in my opinion, is going to be the Draco. So why would the Draco be the strongest in the game? So let's talk about the things you need in the game. You need damage, you need speed, you need survivability. Those are the main 3 things you need. And the Draco has all of that. He's top 3 in damage. Alright? He's top 3 in damage. He does the most attack speed in the game. He hits for a lot. Like, literally, look how many times he's hitting with 2 minions. 2! That's already a lot, bruv. So he's really, really good for rampages. And we crashed. No! We were so close. We were on the end of the tier list, bro. The end of the tier list. The Draco's too powerful, bro. He froze my game. He froze my game, bro. We were so close. But ultimately, before I restart the stream, he, like I said before, is like, he fills in all the boxes. His ultimate is funny as crap when he does the dance. And his ultimate gives him movement speed, and a lot of people forget. His ultimate is the longest lasting movement speed. 15 seconds, bro. 15 fucking seconds. 15 fucking seconds. The only other ultimate that lasts that long is the Dino Tamers with the Clash Gem. That's the only one with the Clash Gem. Without the Clash Gem, the Dino Tamer ult would be the same as the Draco's. So he has the speed. Not only that, when you're in the dragon form, you get an incoming damage buff of 50%. So then it's kind of like the Knight ultimate or the Ice Ages ultimate when it's blocking damage for you. And then there's another case of the minions. So a lot of times the bosses can hit the minions and not you. So they'll end up attacking the minions wherein they keep respawning because you're using your Clash Gem ability. And then you'll never just get hit because majority of your damage comes from the minions. So say if like the Leviathan's about to do the one-shot ability, you can just back up away from it. You're still doing a good decent amount of damage with the minions, and then you just get closer to it because the boss is now attacking just your minions. So with that, you can survive long enough. You can move fast enough. He's literally like the second fastest class in lava. And overall, he just has everything. He checks in all the boxes when you're talking about a class for everything. You literally, quite literally use the Draco for everything in the game. Super high damage, farming, rampages, everything. But, yeah, I'm gonna restart stream. I'm gonna restart stream, and then next stream, be the first one to comment, so you can win the 100K, and also, what I'm gonna do is, we're gonna try to give away this mill. We're gonna try to give this 1 mil flux away. I really want to do a giveaway because I haven't done one in a while. So, let's get it. Let's do this giveaway. All right, guys, restarting.